Progress Report.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Lalaa Shepard, representing the Progress Report as well as Coalition DJs, and I'm super honored here with a legendary, contributor to the culture, singer, writer, all that good stuff. So let everybody know what's going on. Who are you?
I'm Kima from the group Total, you know, Puff Daddy, Biggie, Can't You See, Juicy, all that. Google me, you'll find out.
Man.
K-I-M-A. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So thank you for being here.
No, I'm glad I came.
Absolutely.
Know? Like, this is kind of very nostalgic for me because I am here in Stankonia.
Yes, Stankonia.
Outkast. I remember, when we were all coming up together and going to Outkast listening party, and we were just like, yo, they dope. We were up Jersey, New York, and for me, they put the South on the map. You know what I'm saying? I may not know the whole history, but from my history, they put the South on the map.
Without a doubt.
On the map. So it's very, nostalgic to be here today.
Absolutely.
And to see, their legacy, see what they,
Absolutely.
I'm very glad to be here.
For sure. No, this is dope. And shout out to the OG, of course, always making power moves behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So,
OG.
I just want to pick your brain for a couple of minutes while I got you here. Like I said, this means a lot because, culture and hip hop means a lot to me. So this is very humbling. So first I just want to kick it off and just, ask how you feel about y'all song, What About Us? It's coming up on a reunion. I think it released on August 12th, 1997. So talk about how that feels just to be coming upon the reunion of that song over 20 years. What a legendary song, and it was in a legendary movie, Soul Food.
Okay, so I'm gonna just lay it right here.
Okay.
Kima, Keisha, Pam.
Yes.
What about us?
What about us?
What y'all trying to do? What about us?
Wow.
Yeah. Huge record.
Yeah.
Definitely soundtracks
Yeah.
were the move back then. Now I think it's funny how things come full circle because I'm hearing a lot mixtapes. Mixtapes was out almost before we got our record deals. Mixtapes were big, and then they kind of went away. And then you got soundtracks were huge, and now I'm hearing mixtapes.
Yeah.
So it was just bomb to it was everything to get on soundtracks back then.
Definitely.
If you weren't on the soundtrack, it was almost like you weren't really
Doing nothing.
You weren't really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You weren't really doing nothing.
Wow.
Everybody that was doing something back then, they wanted you on a movie soundtrack because just like everybody wants somebody that's doing something now on a reality show.
Right.
We didn't have algorithms and stuff like that. We just your name was hitting the streets and people just wanted to be a part of you. So if you wasn't doing those soundtracks, people didn't have your music in their movies.
So true. Yeah.
You weren't really
right. Wow.
You haven't arrived yet.
Got you.
Yeah.
Dang. So talk about how did you even get interested in doing music anyway?
I grew up, it was in my blood. My mother sang. My mother grew up in that Detroit area. She went to church with Aretha Franklin. They sung background. They did all of that. My mother actually was gonna be in a group, and I remember her telling me, you know what? I remember I was in a group and I was gonna go away, but she decided to stay home to have her family. Her family came first or whatever. So it's just again, everything comes full circle. Apples don't fall far from the tree. But it wasn't something that I sat back and was just like, oh, I want to be a singer, because I was always kind of shy. I was the shy, laid back one.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who I was back then. And Keisha actually inspired me because we were friends, and Keisha was the outgoing one, and she heard me singing one day and she was just like, let's start a group. So Total started in my basement singing Mary J Blige, Real Love.
That's crazy.
And then we met Diddy, and we were like, how nostalgic, how, again, full circle.
Oh yeah.
How was that, meant to be? So it was, that's how Total started. It originated with me and Keisha. It was just gonna be two people. Then we met Pam later.
Word. That's super dope. And being in such a, I don't even know how to describe this business. Some days you love it, other days you hate it.
Yeah.
What's some stuff that you learned about yourself along the way?
Some things I learned about myself along the way is that didn't give myself enough credit.
Gotcha.
I didn't believe in myself enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's pretty much it. I don't play victim. I don't hold nobody responsible for my downfalls or my upcomings. This is my life. And that's what I learned a lot. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that some of the things that I was so afraid of really wasn't so bad. You know what I'm saying? And if I could do it all over again, I would stand strong. You know what I'm saying? So,
Respect. What would you tell another young lady or a young man that's, hoping to get into this business?
I would just tell them to, one, believe in yourself. Do your homework. Be a student. As with doing your homework and being a student, let it register. So when people are talking to you, people can't pull wool over your eyes. You're educated, but you're also listening, because somebody can always tell you something.
So true.
You don't already know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it kind of just like go both ways. Just know yourself. Don't let anybody steer you down the wrong road. Use your discernment. The information is there. Don't be thirsty. In today's world, you can be an independent artist. Back when we were coming out, it's like that double-edged sword. Like, I've been working with my kids, and it's just like, how do I operate in this space of independence? Because I'm so used to having that machine. And it's just like, but operating in that space of independence made me realize how important and what that machine really did. So you know what I'm saying? Because when you're independent, you're spending your own money. You thinking the labels taking money from you. No, they spending money.
Oh yeah.
They're spending money. And it's just like, just educate yourself and just know who you are. Do not let rejection stifle you. Because a lot of people that's rejected, it's just because they wait before their time.
That's true.
And just believe in you, and just take advantage of everything that's going on now, because you definitely can operate and run your own career.
Facts. So you work with your kids. They do music.
Yeah, they do.
Nice. So how's that for you? Like, how surreal is that for you, just seeing your seeds do music?
Honestly, my kids didn't even know initially, because when I walked away from Total, or when whatever went on with Total. I went to school. I started a whole nother career and stuff like that, and my plaques was thrown up under a rug. My daughter came to me one day because somebody said to her, "Oh, your mom sings in this group.
Oh,
and she from Total, and I guess she ain't your mom famous." So she came up to me. She was like 5, and she was like, "Mom, I heard you was famous," and I was like, "Who told you that?" So I was like, "All right, yeah, I used to sing in this group." And I Googled us. Yeah, I used to sing in this group.
Yeah.
And I Googled us, and she was just like, "Oh, Mom, like, so you were famous and da-da-da-da-da." So she was like, she hit me with the, "What happened?" And I was just like, well, I got married and I started raising y'all. She was like, "Oh, well, we're older now."
Yeah.
So shortly after that, she straight called me out. So shortly after that, I always dibbled in that. I love recording. For me, it was something that motivated me to be more confident in myself. So I stayed in the studio and stuff like that, recording my own songs. But after that, Pam and I shortly started doing shows together, and that slowly led to the Bad Boy reunion where Keisha joined us. Well, I'm so sorry.
All good.
And
okay.
That was that.
Respect. And that was a big moment. The Bad Boy reunion was a huge moment. My mom actually got a chance to go to a tour date, but I didn't get to go, unfortunately. But I heard it was amazing. So can we expect another reunion possibly with you and Toto, or?
I can't. I'm not gonna say yes and I'm not gonna say no. It's just like whatever is in the universe for us to do. I can't say anything. All I can say is if it does come around and I'm live and breathing and physically and mentally capable, I'll be there.
Absolutely.
So that's it.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the name of our platform is called The Progress Report. We talk about growth, getting better. So what does the word progress mean to you?
Exactly what you said. Progress, growth, getting better. Long as you're better off today than you were yesterday, you're making progress.
So true.
So as long as you working towards something, you'll never wind up with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's next? What's new? What's coming up?
What's next? What's coming up? I'm working on projects with my kids.
Okay, dope.
I just moved to Georgia,
Yes.
and the sky's the limit. I can't really like. I'm an open book. I always stay open to opportunities. I don't know what my purpose is right now, but I know God does have a purpose.
Absolutely.
Whether it's for me to just help create a platform for my kids to strive to improve the industry, or if there's something else out there for me. I'm going to get in the studio. I'm going to start recording.
Yes.
I want to do TV, reality, whatever it is. If it's the right opportunity, it will present itself. So true. And I'm open to it.
Absolutely. Well, I love it. Lastly, can I just get a shout out for the progress support?
Okay, yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Hey, what's up? This your girl, Kima, and you are watching the Progress Report.
Perfect.
Don't fail.
I love it. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
The Progress Report.